do? What's the funniest one? I'm really sorry, Alicia.
Oh, it's okay.
I'm so tempted to play Brother Dandelion.
It would be cool. And think about the moment when you go back and meet Sinzak.
True. But we also have our one group that made it out too.
That's
Yeah, all
true.
together, true.
Is that ever happened before?
I think it hasn't actually. I can't recall any. Well, I think we have because there's 3 players at the time.
Mm.
Not like a 4-person one. I think we did have one. I think that was the one where the smugglers got all the kids out. The knife dad.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Good old knife dad.
Knife Dad.
Yep. I think that's what we were calling him at the time. But yeah, so how do you feel about the setting?
That was it. Yeah, it does feel Warhammer. I feel like a fucking Empire citizen.
Yeah.
Seems pretty
That
cool so
was-
far.
Yeah.
It's really awesome.
I think we had a decent mix. We never rolled organically a rare character, but we did get a handful of uncommon. And we did end up with 2 rare characters actually making it all the way through. 3 actually. Well, 2 player characters. The Fleshwarp and the Poppet.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, it's organically the likelihood of things that happen, technically. I do understand, though, it's also just the thing of, like, no one wants to play a common race, you know, or have multiple characters be common, but, you know. It's organic, at least.
True.
How'd you guys like this form of character creation?
I mean, it's always a blast for me, personally.
I do like it a lot. I would, like I said earlier, I would love to use it in the future. I just don't know how much I would like it for every campaign.
Yeah, I agree with Slug.
Oh, yeah? Why so? I'm
I
curious.
just feel like there are some times where I get stuck on a really good build or like a really good idea that I just randomly come up with. And I don't know, I feel like this would stifle that.
What about you, Alicia?
I don't know.
I'm kind of in the same boat. Like, sorry, words are evading me. It's different, I like it, but like, sometimes I get a really good idea, or like, I'm like, oh, this idea is really good, I really want to implement that, and so doing it every time wouldn't be so helpful, but I think this gave me some ideas, actually, so it's kind of like a two-sided coin, really.
And so, what made you change your mind? Because I think you were saying earlier that you would like doing this more often.
Yeah, but like I said, more often, but not for every campaign. I think that's also what I said earlier.
I'd have to go over and check, but okay.
If not,
Well,
then
I was more
misspoke,
curious if anything had changed
Oh.
on your opinion on that more than anything. But okay.
If that's not what I said earlier, then I must have misspoke.
And oh yeah, what's your all feel on like a more modern Pathfinder game rather than like the written lore that's all been designed for Pathfinder?
Gonna be interesting.
It will be
Because-
awesome.
Okay, what's the movie? It was Tom Holland, and it was like the society where magic had been like phased out. and they're like on a quest to revive their dad, get a magic staff and stuff.
Oh, yeah. I
It's
forget.
gonna give like I feel it's gonna have like a lot of those vibes, but as well as also including magic, and I find that really cool. I don't know. I mean, like, I'd love to see what like dwarven society is like in modern times, with like how crafty they are.
Yeah, well, in this setting, it's more like everything's a melting pot. Most individuals have kind of moved and shuffled around a bit. That you're not gonna find really any single ancestry civilizations or places in the setting.
Fair. Well, I'd love to see what like then what just how society is. I feel like you're gonna do good with it.
That's fair. Any other comments on the setting?
I would say it has a lot of potential, and I'm really eager to see what happens.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah, I'm pumped.
Okay. All right. Well, there's a high likelihood that we might end up just doing all this again later. We still have 2 players who didn't get to be here. And not only that, but this is for the campaign happening after Riptide. Which means it's going to be also happening after our, short campaign for Vampire. So the character ideas are, I mean, if you like them, you're free to keep them, of course. It's going to be a similar storyline moving forward. But if they become stale by that time, we're probably just going to end up doing it again for that. I just wanted to see if with like the Pathfinder coat and like the changing of ancestries and everything, if it felt like it worked, and considering the setting and how like Pathfinder is, if it would feel like too, I don't know, off. Everything seemed like it worked this time around. I think everyone had fun. I had fun telling the story for you guys. And, keeping it pretty unformulaic to make it so it's like not necessarily a failure is a guaranteed loss, but also many things that can change or alter your characters or give them interesting stories as well, which I think this one had a very good rhythm to. So, but yeah, we'll see. Anyway, that's gonna be it from us. Sorry for the poor quality of stream today. That was unfortunate. I wish I didn't have to restart the stream 3 times, 4 times. I can't remember now.
Oof.
Yeah, that doesn't usually happen.
No, well, and the problem is like it wasn't even the stream. It was just audio and on Twitch specifically. Because whenever we lost connection, it was only for like a second, So some part of the encoding thing got screwy. And sometimes it lasts over an hour. I don't know. We also live kind of like out in the middle of nowhere. So stuff like that probably will just happen. But other than that, I haven't had any major trouble with the internet connection out here. So I think we just had a really weird day with some glitchiness. Who knows? But that's going to be it from us. Thank you all so much for watching, and I guess we'll go ahead and say goodnight.
Good night.
Night.
Nighty night.
Good night.